Hi, my name is Amanda Rocha. I am an estate planning and probate attorney in California, and today I want to talk to you about what to do when someone you know passes away if they had a trust. This is also known as trust administration. Before I get into that, I want to give you some of my contact information in case you have questions about this. You can find me on my website, www.amandarocalaw.com. You can comment down below if this platform allows you to do that, or you can follow me along on social media at Amanda Rocha Law. Now, this issue, trust administration, comes up with everybody who has a trust. So if you have a trust or a loved one, anyone in your family, a close friend, if they have a trust and they pass away and you are the person that is picking up the pieces and trying to figure out what to do, what do you do about that? So first things first, if you know that you are the trustee of someone's trust, then it is your duty to act. If you are not the trustee, or if you don't know if you are the trustee, you don't necessarily have a duty. It depends on your relationship to that person. But if you are in the position where you're looking through paperwork or you're trying to help, then this is what you do. First, you look for who the trustee is on the trust. If the trustee is you, then hold on a second, I'll tell you what to do. If the trustee is not you, then contact the trustee, let them know that this person passed away if they don't know. Ask them if they have a copy of the trust. If they don't, provide that copy to them. And if they do, then their duties jump into action. So if you're the trustee and you don't know what to do, first of all, you may need to contact an attorney, somebody who practices trust administration. It's different than probate. You don't necessarily have to file a probate claim if you have a trust. In fact, the purpose of doing a trust is one of the purposes is to avoid probate. So hopefully that won't be something that you have to deal with. It is possible that you do. There are many reasons for that. But really, if you're the trustee, or if the trustee has passed away and there is no trustee anymore, then what you should do is read the trust as much as you can. I know a lot of trusts are very long and they have legalese and they are overwhelming, but glean what you can from it. And if you need help, contact an attorney. I could help you with that. Another trust administration attorney could help you with that. If for nothing else, then to just say, these are the simple steps you have to take for this estate, or this is very complicated and you should hire an attorney to help you through. But you do not have to contact a court. You do not have to post anything in the newspaper for a trust. This is different than a probate proceeding, so only take this for trust. You do not have to provide a copy of the trust to everyone in their family. That's going to be the trustee's duties. One of the trustee's duties is to alert the beneficiaries. Another duty is to provide them with a copy of the trust if they request it. They don't have to necessarily just send a copy of the trust out to everybody who could be there. So really, figure out who the trustee is, kind of read it to see if you can handle it. And if it's something that seems very simple that you think you can handle as the trustee, you don't have to contact an attorney if it's pretty clear to you. But always be careful if there's something you don't understand, reach out to someone. I oftentimes get calls from people in the same situation where I don't have them retain my services. I just basically give them a few definitions and explain to them, what the few steps they need to take are if it's simple. And, many times it is very simple. It's just not in English. It's in legalese. So to recap, unlike a will, you don't need to file a trust with a court. You don't have to let a probate court know that someone has passed away if their estate doesn't require probate. A trust avoids probate. So if all of their estate is wrapped up neatly with their trust and there aren't items outside of the trust that would trigger probate, then it looks like you would probably avoid the whole probate mess. Otherwise, just because there is a trust does not mean that probate is avoided, on the other hand. So part of your job as the trustee is going to be taking an inventory of this person's estate and seeing what their assets are. So there are other podcasts and videos that I have and blog posts about what a trustee's duties are and what they do. This video is really more about letting you know if you find a trust or if someone has recently passed away and you don't know what to do, don't just run to the courthouse. Read through it, see who the trustee is, contact them. Most people who are named as trustee should at least have had a copy of the trust and hopefully have read through it. We'll see, that doesn't always happen. If you have questions about this, or if there's a definition or a phrase or a clause or something in the trust that you don't understand that you might want some help with, I'm happy to help you. So please give me a call. You can find my information on my website, www.amandarocalaw.com. You can actually schedule an intake with me directly on my calendar without ever having to call in, so that it's a time that works for both of us. You can find me on social media at Amanda Rocha Law. Or if you would like to make a comment down below, if this platform allows you to do that, I can contact you that way. Thank you so much.